Okay, so that's a finger picking pattern for John Prine's In Spite of Ourselves. And I see it played on YouTube by a lot of nice, talented musicians, duets. Uh, Female vocalist is great, male vocalist is great, but not a lot of people finger pick that song. And it's good to get that finger picking down into your skill set, even if it takes a while. And it took me a while, and I don't even consider myself that good at it. But through repetition and practice, practice a little bit every day, you will get better at it. So real slow, the chords are easy. It's just a C, and then there's going to be an F. And the way I play the F is I wrap my thumb around and I grab it at the first fret there. You're not going to play on the A string, all right? So then you're just going to play the, and you're not going to play the high E string in the pattern either. Okay, but what you are going to do is alternate on the B string between the C note and a D note. So when we get to that part, I'll show you that. And then the next chord is a G, but we're going to play it kind of country style with the pinky on the high E string. All right, and the pinky is the main finger that's going to play the melody notes and the whole thing. So it's very important to keep that pinky over the third fret because that's where all the melody notes are, unless you're pulling off to an open string or to the first fret. So in the beginning, just finger the C chord. There's a pickup note, which is the C note on the B string. And then on the first beat, the downbeat, okay, you're pinching the high E string, which has your pinky on the G string, on the G note rather, at the third fret. And then you're going to be pulling that off. And it's also very important to keep your fingers high up on the fretboard and really curled in so you're not muting the strings. And you want each string to ring out nicely. So. Okay, so for that C chord, the bass is just going to alternate between the C, all right, on the B string and the E on the D string. And you might even want to practice this separately, just going nice and steady with your thumb. Okay, so getting back to the beginning. Pickup note, first beat, pull off, bass note. Okay, so then I'm going to my next melody note, which is going to be on the B string, and it's the D note at the third fret. Okay, and then I'm going to vary the bass pattern just a little bit. Okay, once I get off that D note, okay, I hear him going up to the G string there, and I don't know if it's on purpose or whatever, but I kind of like it. And on the next phrase, okay, he's going back to just playing the two C notes, but then he's going to play the C note and the G, open G string. So. Okay, and then put the pinky back on the D note of the B string. And then the end of beat 4 in that measure is just going to be the open E string. So to do it slowly, we have going to repeat twice. And then we're going to go to the F. Okay. Okay, so the F, I'm going to catch that F note with my thumb. Okay, so it's going to be F, then the A note on the G string, then the F note on the D string, which is the bass. So the bass is going from the E to the D string. Okay, and then that first melody note up there is the D on the B string with your pinky again. And then you're going to pull that pinky off and just play the C. Okay, and that's that part. Okay, then we're going to go back to this. And then we're going to go into the G chord. Now there's a little tricky part in the G chord. First you're going to finger the bottom two notes of the G chord. So you're going to play the B note, the A string 2nd fret, and then the G note, the bottom string at the 3rd fret. And you're going to pinch the 1st string and the 6th string. Okay, so then you're going to play the that melody note. It's going to be the D. All right, again, your 3rd fret of the B string. 1 and 2. Sorry, 1 and 2. Okay, then you're going to pull off your pinky. Okay, then the G. Alright, open G string. And then the bass note. Okay, then it's going to be the pinky on the G note of the high E string, and you pinch the 1st and 6th string. Okay, go to your open D string. Okay. 1, 2, and 3, and okay. So let's do the whole G part again. Okay, sorry. Okay, then we get back to the C. Okay, you can strum that, okay, or just pick the 2 C notes. right? Pinch the two C notes. Okay, then the bass note, the next E string, go down to the G on the low E. Okay, and I'm alternating that with the G string. And I'm ending off playing the C note and the E. Alright, the E with the thumb. So I hope that sheds a little bit of light. Um, for me, it's kind of hard to explain the finger picking. It's something you have to really sit down and practice and feel it, because you're doing two things at once. You're playing the bass line and the melody notes. Okay, so if you mess up, whatever. But that's the basics of how I learned it. All right, just the practicing the thumb, and then the melody notes. All right, doing them separately, even, and then putting it all together. Okay. There's that song, and then the other one that I like by John Prine is Hello in There, and I think it's capoed up at the 3rd fret.